Tampa Theatre's 15th annual Winefest is coming up next weekend, and they continue to pay homage to classic films, with this year's theme, I think, being one of the best, Caskablanca. Joining me today from Tampa Theatre is Jill Witecki, along with Andy Broden from Michael David Winery. Good morning.
Good morning.
You guys ready?
Well, you had beer first, now wine.
Right?
Not a bad show.
This is such a fun event that you guys do, and I love that you say, you know what, this is not a snooty wine tasting thing. This is really something that people can really enjoy.
Well, Tampa Theatre, as beautiful as it is, we are incredibly accessible. We like welcoming everybody, and so when you've got events that have had themes like Napoleon Dynamite, Planet of the Grapes, and now this year Caskablanca. You know, we want you to come in costume, we want you to come have a good time, but we know that that can be intimidating, and that's why we love folks like Andy who can kind of demystify wine tasting for us a little bit.
So they let me in, let anybody else in.
Well, and kind of break it down for us. Why is an event like this kind of fun for people to explore new wines, to taste new wines?
Well, it's just a great atmosphere, first of all, because Tampa Theatre is beautiful. To come in, taste the wines. There's how many wines do we have this year?
Oh, at least between wines and restaurants, we have more than 24 folks participating on Friday night.
Okay, so it's a great atmosphere because it is not uptight. It's fun, and they have a whole stage set up, and you come up on stage, and they've got the film, the screen back there with everything. But the wine selection is excellent, and you just get to have fun with wine.
And wine really is something that I think you have to try and experiment with and see if you like it or not. Talk a little bit about the wines you brought this morning, and I love, because we were talking about you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover.
But aren't these beautiful?
They are, and I think a lot of people do judge wine. That we look with our eyes
buy
first.
by the label.
Yeah, and
they
that's
look
what
on the shelf.
you guys have been very creative with what you guys have been able to come up with.
Great marketing company here, and it's in-house. Yeah. But it's Michael David Winery. A lot of people know us for 7 Deadly Zins, #1 selling zin in the United States, but just really fun wines from Lodi, California. It's about an hour and 20 minutes south, a little bit east of Napa.
Okay.
And just incredible wines that we're producing. We were Winery of the Year last year, Michael David was, and the Wine Enthusiast named us, or Lodi, Appellation of the Year. So it was fantastic. So these wines are from Lodi. We are sustainably grown, but there's an eclectic form here. We've got a Sauvignon Blanc, a Chardonnay, a Zinfandel. This is Petite. This is a Petite Syrah, Petite Verdot blend. This is our freak show, the Cabernet. And this is something new. It's not even out yet, hasn't even hit the market, but it's our freak show red wine. And this is our ink blot.
Wow.
Cab Franc. Just a fantastic, eclectic group.
Well, and we were talking about how good the marketing has to be, you know, for a wine industry these days, but we were also talking about if it's not, what it's inside isn't good, the marketing doesn't do anything at the end of the day, right?
Yep.
Exactly. All right, so can people just show up the night of the event? Do you need tickets before? What should people do?
Tickets are available online right now, tampatheatre.org, but there's always a couple of tickets left night of. Usually. We are selling really fast this year, so we do encourage people to get their tickets early. And of course, there's the tasting Friday night with all of these different wines, and all of the restaurants are actually local independent restaurants. Then Saturday night, we build out the stage. So if you've seen Tampa Theatre stage, we build out over all the seats and do a seated dinner for 250 on the stage. And then Sunday, did I hear you say you had never seen Casablanca?
Well, no, I have seen it. It's been years.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've never seen it.
Oh,
well,
you
3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, we're going to show the film. But the Friday night tasting, that's really the party. And even if you're not used to wine tastings, you don't know what all that sipping and swirling is all about, we've got folks like Andy there who are going to help you through it, and you don't have to worry about being embarrassed and not knowing what you're doing.
Yeah, well, all right, we got a cheers here. Thank you so much. I know what an important event this is for the theater, for such a classic theater here in the Bay Area. We need to keep it around.
Well, we're a nonprofit. We're celebrating our 90th anniversary this year, and Winefest help funds our programming.
All right, well, stay with us. We'll be right back.